received instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect of both of you. Shake hands and come out boxing.
Has the makings of a cracker, this one. Fantastic atmosphere. John Murray, 24 years old. He's called out repeatedly Amir Khan. Maybe at some stage in the future he might be against the man sitting close by me, John Thaxton. For now, he's got somebody who could very, very definitely turn out to be a major banana skin in his would-be progression to the top in Lee McAllister. He really fancies this one, Duke.
Both boxers are really fired up. As you've said before, John, they both brought tremendous support. It'll be down to who can stamp their authority first. Murray is so keyed up, he's wound up like a spring. But he has to be first. He can't allow McAllister to set the rhythm, dictate.
McAllister, who was trained originally in the Brendan Ingle gym, still has that elusive hands-down sort of style which typifies that Winkerbank gym, now trained by Dave Caldwell. John Murray, a product of Joe Gallagher in that gym, as I was saying, owned in Denton by Kerry Case, renowned fitness conditioner, and McAllister has started well here.
Yep, he's just using the ring, he's snapping the punches out, knows that's his best chance of victory. But I've been so looking forward to seeing Murray in his first defence since winning the championship from Lee Meager. Looked fantastic that night, but, you know, then he had something to fight for, and now he's got something to defend.
McAllister said, a little bit cockily, Murray is just a stepping stone and he wants to fight against Alex Arthur. If amazing Alex is watching this one, he started really confidently, putting his punches together well. And Murray, as Duke was saying, looks a little bit wound up and a little bit tense just having a look at what's going on. And he does have that tendency to mark up and to cut, and you can see he's keeping his gloves very high here in the early stages.
Well, McAllister just leading him a song and dance at the moment. Just getting off just that little bit quicker, not allowing Murray to set.
Murray likes to have the sort of fighter who'll stand and trade with him. A man like Lee Meager, this is not what he would wish, because McAllister is a man who can jab, can move and deliver a lovely little sweet right uppercut like that. Quality shot from McAllister.
Well, he'll need to keep this up all night long, because Murray will hound him all night long.
Talking to Matthew Macklin, who's fighting for that British title in March against Wayne Elcock, and he said Murray, for a smaller man, when you spar with him, he's one of those fighters who's on you all the time. He said he must sicken opponents. Well, so far he has not got into this fight, but early stages yet, of course. It's the long haul, it's a 12-rounder. First round, though, is going to the challenger, to Lee McAllister. Murray getting in with that left hand to the body, but by and large, it's been the fleet-footed, taller man, Lee McAllister, who's bossed this opening round, and he will surely attract the score from the judges. The atmosphere here is at fever pitch, and it is predominantly the noise from the Scottish fans who are cheering on Lee McAllister, the travelling contingent from Aberdeen, who've seen the 26-year-old Scot, the Aberdeen assassin, boss the opening round.
He certainly did. Murray is so keyed up, so wound up, wants to get in close, hasn't started to use his jab as yet. He's relying on just his raw strength to get him through.
Trying to bully McAllister in close, and words of fatherly advice from John Keane. Murray not settled into any sort of a rhythm here yet. Former Young Boxer of the Year, remember, and there's been some great names who've had that award over the years.
But quite often your first defence of a British Championship always proves to be your most difficult.
One looked as though it strayed low there. McAllister only with 5 stoppage wins in his 27 victories. But Ryan Rhodes was saying he punches very much harder than you might imagine. Says he's got a snap about his work, and he's looking very sharp indeed so far. Really boxing well.
He will need to be able to maintain this. Will Murray's strength be able to get through and prevail in the end? You know, it's going to be a fight of two halves, which is what we think.
Murray trying to get in close and now trying to rough him up and getting away with it. That was with the inside of the glove, and the referee allowing it, and now McAllister responding in kind, as much as to say, you want the rough stuff, you can have some back. Well, what about that for a bit of cudology and bravado? Murray trying to throw the right hand, and McAllister just too cute for him. Saw it coming, parried it, and returned it with interest.
Both boxers want this so bad. So bad.
Talked about possible world title shots down the road for John Murray. Lee McAllister, of course, is singing from a very different hymn sheet. Blinking a little bit, Murray, and he's taking a couple of big shots there. McAllister rather was blinking, and Murray delivers a couple of really good solid shots.
But Murray would have to be considered to be the stronger of the two.
Good shot again from Murray. Starting to settle to his work at last. Left hand strayed low. Good right hand counter. There's a little bit of redness around the face of McAllister already, and Murray in the second round has started to find his range.
But Murray's punches are getting through and they're hurting. Where McAllister, it tends to just flail with his punches.
Well, what a fascinating fight we're having here. McAllister clearly won the first round. He was winning the first couple of minutes of the second, and then Murray came back strongly in the closing minute.
Murray's strength was just a little bit too much for McAllister towards the end of the round. McAllister's got to tighten his defence. Left hand's too low on the way back. So Murray throws the right hand over the top and was getting through.
He's already being dragged into a situation, Lee McAllister, where he has to stand and trade, and that is Murray's fight. Murray will want that. He'll feel that he's the stronger man. Good right hand, good solid shot from Murray.
When Murray lands, McAllister shakes. When McAllister lands, he just walks straight through it.
A lot of fighters here in this auditorium tonight watching this one. It's brought a lot of interest across the sport. Real top-class trade fight, and it's a clash of styles which is producing a dramatic fight. Strong man against the boxer. Oh, that's good quality work from Murray. Lovely combination. McAllister's going to have to surely keep his gloves up.
Yeah. Murray getting through just a little bit more now. McAllister shouldn't stand and trade. Should do what he's been doing in the first round. Use his boxing skills. He doesn't have to be brave to win this fight. He just got to be smart.
Good shot from McAllister. Well, he pays your money and takes your choice at the moment. Really looks this one as though it could go either way. Murray looks the stronger, the more hurtful puncher. McAllister has speed of foot, plenty of belief, and enormous quantities of vociferous support.
You sense that there's a certain edge to Murray's work. You just feel as the rounds go on, you just wonder how much closer he's going to get to McAllister, and when these big punches start to land, what kind of damage they're going to do.
McAllister trying to fight his man from range and picking off Murray with a lovely right uppercut as Murray came in close, trying to bully his way down here, and that is not allowed, pushing McAllister down, and the referee rightly splitting them.
Murray predominantly headhunting.
Yeah, finding the target from time to time. This is where Murray wants it. Good right hand and the left hook. well from Murray. Real good quality shots from Murray. Kidology from McAllister. Murray says, yeah, I can land some more, and does.
And he will.
McAllister being told by Dave Coldwell, cut out the kidology, let's see some sensible fighting now, get on your bike, use your jab and get away from onslaughts like that from Murray. Murray surely won that round and he won it big.
Well, that little bit of bravado there by McAllister cost him the round. You just can't afford to stand in the corner and allow your opponent free rein.
McAllister allowed himself to get dragged into Murray's fight there. Now McAllister's back onto his boxing. This is where he needs to be, working behind that jab. You got it 2 rounds to 1 to Murray, Duke?
Yes, 2 rounds to 1. First to McAllister, but the last 2 to Murray.
McAllister's gone back to the boxing here and he's doing it pretty effectively.
Well, he's fleet of foot and hand is McAllister. And again, he's gone back to leading Murray a song and dance.
It's lovely to watch when he does this, but can he keep his man off? The evidence of rounds 2 and 3 would suggest not. Now this is where Murray wants him. First half of this round emphatically to McAllister, but now what can Murray do?
Well, that seems to be the pattern of the fight. McAllister starts the round nice and snappy and sharp, but as the round goes on, you get more and more pressure from Murray.
Murray, as we've said, can struggle with movers. Remember that fight last year against Yusuf Al-Hamidi, unheralded opponent, and he gave him all sorts of trouble. For McAllister, though, this is a step up in class. He's had good wins against the likes of Craig Doherty. Craig was maybe past his best when he had that victory. And a lot of his fights have been on home turf, although listening to the crowd here, and the noise is tremendous. It's almost as though we are in a part of Aberdeen.
Well, you know, Murray needs to cut the ring down quicker, move his feet in quicker, but he can get his punches off. Switch to southpaw, Murray.
And he's not done a lot in this round. This has all been McAllister. He's done what his corner have implored him to do. Keep it long, get on the jab and use your boxing. Don't get dragged into the sort of bravado Duke was talking about in the closing seconds of that last round, when Murray will inevitably be the boss. There's a decent shot from Murray. Gets the Mancunian supporters revved up. It is a fascinating fight, this one.
And on long jabs, right?
Had to be McAllister's round, and the bell went, and the punches kept on being thrown. And referee John Keane, McAllister wanted to apologise, and Murray was having none of it. Referee John Keane said, we will have no more of that. Into the 5th.
So now there's real spite and a lot of disdain between the two fighters. So Murray has to get closer quicker and get his hands working.
He's got the fight dead level at this stage.
Murray walking on to 1 or 2 shots there.
Well, he's trying to walk through, isn't he? He's
Absolutely.
just trying to bulldoze his way through, trying to use his strength and trying to show McAllister that he can't hurt him.
Absolutely. Picked up several punches on that.
What you won't have seen at home is that they've been working away on that swelling on the forehead of Murray with the iron between rounds. So far, they appear to have done a pretty good job with it. Now this is where Murray wants it. Good left hand, good solid left hook. McAllister takes it well, though.
It was the body shot that brought around that little attack there from Murray. Landed a nice left hook to the body, came over the top, now he's getting through better.
He's blooded his nose as well. McAllister's right nostril, I think, badly damaged. Head's going in as well, and they're talking in the clinch.
Well, McAllister can talk all he wants. He's taking a little bit of punishment right now. Needs to move his feet again. I don't know why he's standing and trading with Murray.
It's almost as though he's getting sucked into Murray's fight, as though that macho side of him is trying to come out. He's trying to show Murray that he can win whichever way he chooses to fight. And I think it's a bad tactic. Look, he's saying, come on, hit me on the chin. Goodness me, what is going on in there?
It's the wrong tactic. He can't outstrength Murray. He can outbox him, but not outstrength him.
McAllister is taunting Murray. We'll have a listen to exactly what's being said in the two corners between rounds. I'm pretty sure that Dave Caldwell in the McAllister corner is going to have some animated words to say, because this is a Murray sort of fight. Murray will love this.
Just look at the determination on Murray's face. Poker face all the way through.
Right hand from McAllister in close. Oh, what a terrific fight this is turning out to be. For me, though, it's been the power of Murray which has taken this round.
He's been relentless.
There again, that right hand. He is starting to soften up Lee McAllister. Big round, that one for Murray. McAllister could talk all he liked. Now, let's hear what Dave Caldwell's got to say to him.
Fight like that, standing there, right? Now, for about 30 seconds, you started moving your feet and you started catching him with sharp shots. Get on them toes, step bam, step bam. That's what you need to do if you want to win this fight, right? If you carry on like this, you're going to get stopped, right? You understand what I'm saying to you? Big deep breaths, come on, breathe up, breathe up.
Carry on like this, you're going to get stopped. The warning could not be more stark.
Listen, you had the beater in. You catch him with shots as he comes in. But your left hand, you can win this fight.
Look at how he's talking to McAllister, to Murray in there.
You cannot afford to do that.
Temper's getting a little bit animated in the corner, and I'm sorry if some of the language is a little bit colourful here in the other corner. John Murray.
Round 6.
Sixth round. McAllister's been told you've got to box or you're going to get stopped.
Murray's a very determined operator. He's very, very patient. Even when he's getting outboxed, he doesn't lose his composure.
He was the 7-2 on favourite with the bookies. Bookies don't always get it right. Manny Pacquiao could tell you that, but they get it right more often than not.
Murray would like this one out on the cobbles, he really would.
Murray's marking up as well, isn't he?
He certainly
Around the
is.
eyes.
He certainly is.
Oh, good shot from McAllister. Really good right uppercut. And that brought his fans at the back of the auditorium to their feet, cheering their man on. If you're scoring it at home, you'll have your own ideas. Duke here at ringside has got it 3 rounds to 2 in John Murray, the champion's favour. But McAllister started this round well. Until now.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Until now. He starts really well. He gives himself enough distance, but once Murray drags him into the trenches and just starts pumping his arms, it's almost as though he's transfixed and can't escape.
McAllister not quite as mobile as he was in the early stages, and no surprise really, because a lot of hurtful punches have been delivered. Everybody giving this absolutely rapt attention.
If McAllister was a puncher, Murray'd be in trouble, because he's hitting him and it's like he can't miss.
McAllister has tried to get back to his boxing in this round, and he's had a measure of success. Certainly done better than in round 5.
Murray looks the stronger though. on the inside, Murray's the boss.
Bit of head work. Murray being allowed to get away with a bit there. And again. Well, McAllister looking tired. Murray being told to tidy up his work, keep his punches up. But he's trying to sap McAllister's resolve with those body attacks, and it's having an effect. Increasingly, those punches of McAllister looking like arm punches.
Absolutely. Falling short with the punches now, McAllister. Still moving, but not landing as much.
Good right hand from Murray, and he's starting to take control of this fight. Not at the halfway stage yet, we're just coming up to the end of this 6th round. McAllister started it well, but Murray has come on strong as we near the bell. They're saying to McAllister, you can still win this fight, you can still beat him, but that's how Duke's got it. John Thaxton, sitting on the other side of me, has got it exactly the same. And a little bit of a nod from Barry McGuigan as well. Maybe Murray looking the stronger. Barry's got it dead level. Halfway stage. What a fascinating fight, Duke.
Well, you know, it really can go either way, but I just think Murray's persistence, and particularly on the inside, he's the stronger. And as he bullies McAllister now, he's trying to up the tempo.
There's been a lot of that, a lot of inside of the glove and forearm from Murray, and he's been allowed to get away with it. As Ricky Hatton always says, it's not a tickling contest when you get in there. And Murray certainly doing no tickling, he's trying to turn it into a bit of a war.
Well, he needs to keep it like that. McAllister does the nice bit of snappy boxing, the nice footwork, 1 or 2 flashy moves, but the all-out aggression is with Murray.
It's good work from McAllister, lovely sweet little right hand. And again, face looks a mess, but it's not damaging him, I don't think, unless it's affecting his breathing, which is a possibility. What a tough fight this is turning out to be.
Both boxers marked around the face.
He cannot be allowed to get away with that. That is again and again from Murray. And John Keane again just saying no more than talking to him. Surely he's got to warn him, really read the riot act, because he cannot be allowed to do that, Murray.
Murray wants to win so badly, as does McAllister.
McAllister's done better in this round. And again, the talking starting now there again. In goes the inside of the glove to the neck. Is it just me, or is he getting away with quite a lot here, Murray?
He's getting away with quite a lot, but he landed a nice right hand over the top there. McAllister just for the first time looked like he wanted to hold on.
Murray is the stronger man, no question about it. And the senses, I think, that McAllister is beginning to weaken. Hope you're enjoying this one as much as we are here at ringside in Wigan. Cracking fight. And John Murray is showing himself to be a proud and accomplished champion. Trying to bust McAllister up with these body shots, and I'm pretty sure he hurts him with those.
The body shots are getting through now from Murray. McAllister not coming back with anything, just standing there because he's hurt.
I don't think McAllister now believes, as he did in the opening round, that he can win this fight. That was a big round for John Murray in the closing stages, and he now, for me, looks as though he is assuming control.
Right, like I said, all he's got to do is some.
Here's Joe Gallagher speaking to John Murray, the champion.
By you throwing something silly, when you're overbalanced, try to reach in and overreach for a punch. Yeah? Keep it tight, let him throw. And when he throws, there's fuck all behind him. Take him on the gloves, alright? Yeah? Calm down, control your breathing, yeah? Big 7 down, 5.
Again, our apologies for some of the language in the corner.
A belting shot right at the end of the round, and he stood still.
I'm sure you can appreciate Things are getting pretty animated and pretty desperate in there. McAllister sees that the fight, or rather Dave Coldwell, his trainer does, he sees that the fight is starting to slip away. Murray's people think that he is going to win it, and McAllister, his corner, there is an air there of desperation, Duke.
There certainly is. McAllister's being ground down.
8th round. Feverish stuff. One John Murray, the chant goes up now. This time it's the Mancunian fans who are in full voice. Murray will not be denied. He's refusing now to take a backward step.
And Murray's starting to break the spirit now of McAllister. He's taking his best shots and would appear to have got past the better boxing of McAllister, and he's getting through with better punches, harder punches.
Tough man, John Murray. It's good from McAllister, doubling up beautifully on the jab. Oh, good body shot. He's gone down to the left hand, crippling left hook to the body, and I'm not sure that McAllister's going to get up from this. He's hurt, he shakes his head to the corner, he knows he's just about all in here, and it's been stopped here and now by John Keane. Tremendous left hook to the body. Great shot from John Murray. He has successfully defended the British title. McAllister started brilliantly, boxed his way into an early advantage, but the strong man, the tough man, the fighter from Manchester, unofficially 58 seconds into the 8th round, he is still the champion of Britain.
You know, if Murray could control that aggression, I feel he'd be much more effective. However, watch this body shot.
Lovely shot, here it comes, bang! And down he went, and McAllister, when that landed, simply did not want any more. He shook his head at the corner, right there in the solar plexus, down he went, and Murray there had his man. Strength, determination, grit, and sheer fighting heart from John Murray won the day. McAllister boxed well, but John Keane said, "You've given it all, you've had enough."
And you know, all credit to McAllister, because you know he could have, you know, he really tried really hard, obviously, as you would expect. You know, did what he was trying to do, stick to his boxing, but he got ground down in the end. Just the relentlessness, the power from Murray was just far too much for him to handle.
The fight had an awful lot going for it, didn't it? It was the styles, it was the boxer against the power. There was a little bit of an edge, there was some blows thrown after the bell in one of the rounds. Tremendous excitement right the way through, great atmosphere, and John Murray is still the British lightweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute of round number 8. Our referee in charge, John Keane, stops the contest. Your winner, and still British lightweight champion, John Murray.
And John Murray, still the British champion, timing that fight absolutely perfectly. But what a great challenge from the Scot, Lee McAllister, and what a terrific punch to end it after 8 superb rounds in what was a really highly charged atmosphere here in Wigan. We'll be right back with the views of Barry McGuigan, John Thaxton, who by the way got it spot on, both the boys did, and of course we will speak to John Murray and the fellow he beat to retain that title. We'll see you shortly. We have had an absolutely brutal battle here for the British Championship, and this is a sight really that says everything about this fight game. You two fellas battered each other in there. You did everything, one or two things that probably weren't in the rule book, and here you are with your arms around each other, which is absolutely great. Let's go to the challenger first of all. You gave it your all, as you said you would, but this fella was just a bit too strong for you in the end.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't so much of the strength. It just caught my 10 out of 10 body shot. It caught my cracking shot, to be honest. And to be honest, I showed that I belong in this class. He's a wonderful fighter. Like I said previously, he's one of my best UK fighters, pound for pound British fighters. He's one of the best. And I've said it from the start. That's why glad I was fighting him. And to be honest with you, I still think I've got the style to beat him. But obviously not tonight. Tonight wasn't my night, it was his. If we get a rematch, which I'm sure he won't be that keen on. But listen, I'm here. I'll come down tomorrow if he wants to fight again. I'm easy. Let's get on.
Get it on the same money tomorrow. I'll have it.
Go on, John, you have your say now, because for quite a while you've been promising us on ITV a show, a fight to remember. You've delivered tonight.
Yeah, that's right. You know, when I'm fighting opponents that are as good as what Lee are, you know, it brings out the best in me. And you know, after 3 rounds, I had myself 3 rounds down, so it showed us how good Lee was there today. But you know, I kept my head about me, and I think that's what you got to do at this level. You got to keep your head and not lose your cool if you're losing a fight. 12 rounds is a long time to go, and I think that's what I did today. I kept it together, and you know, I broke him down steadily.
You wanted to drag him into your sort of fight, didn't you?
I wanted him to fight my fight. He's obviously a lot skillful and very skillful and likes to box at range. And
take a punch,
you know what I mean? He could take a fucking punch, I'll tell you what. Take a punch, mate.
You want to knock me down in one of them, I'll tell you, granite chin, bring it on. I'm ready to go for the next fight. So I wish him all the best. He's the best fighter I've fought today. He's probably the best fighter I've fought in my career. I rate him up there with the best. He'll beat Khan, no problem. I'll annihilate Khan. We're the 2 top lightweights, and John Thaxton wants to hear himself. The 3 of us, we're a pedigree, we're the real champs. And like John Thaxton there, he can still go on and rule the world. He deserves it. He's a real man, John Thaxton, and he's going to take on the world.
Do you feel that same way as well, that you would beat Amir Khan, and there might be a fight down the line with the fellow who's working outside the ropes with John Thaxton? You never know.
110%. Khan was on telly on ITV the other week saying that he's offered us a fight and none of us won it. And I can tell you first time that's not the case. We've been after a fight for years now, and if Khan wants to fight, I'll knock him out in 2 rounds, no problem.
Okay, let me just show you before I move down the line here the fight that finished it, and I want the punch that finished the fight.
The punches in the head.
The punch that finished it. How did you feel about this one, Lee? First of all, that was the one.
That's a beauty. I like that. That was a good shot. That's one for the collection, is it? A good shot, that.
He said as he was going down, it felt dead nice. He wanted to savour the moment for the minute.
Right, good shot. Listen, lovely shot. You timed it perfect. You got my cracking shot. I was a bit lazy and took my head off the ball for a minute, but listen, Jim Geddy and Apex Tubulars, they're my sponsors. They back me all the way. Dave Coldwell, my dad, my mum, Christine, my daughter Leah.
Okay.
We love them all. And listen, big respect to him. Best of luck.
You've been a great challenger, but the last word must go to the champion. What's next for you?
Christmas dinner.
Yeah, that's right,
You missed that, didn't you, your Christmas dinner?
That's right, yeah, I trained over Christmas and New Year. But, you know, it takes dedication to be a champion, and that's what I am. First of all, I'd just like to thank Lee, because he was genuinely a credible opponent and very, very good. Yeah. And I'd like to say in future, I'd love to fight John Thaxton. He's the number 1 in Britain at the moment, and forget Khan, because you know, he's in fairy tale land. Some of the fights he's fighting. Barrera genuinely is the best opponent he's fought, but Barrera should knock Khan out. But Thaxton's number 1 in Britain. I feel I'm the number 2, and you know, down the line, you know, if John wants to fight, I think that'd be a great fight for us.
Listen, great fight, great talking to both of you. You both deserve a massive round of applause for what you've done for the fight game tonight. Brilliant stuff. Thanks, guys. You can't have it. Well, I tell you, it warms your heart a little bit, John, and you must never disguise the fact that it's what makes this game fantastic.
Yeah.
That what goes on in there is forgotten immediately like that.
It's crazy, isn't it? But that's the nature of the sport, and that's why it's such a fantastic sport. Fantastic.
They want to fight you.
Of course they
Both
do,
of them, don't they?
Yes,
but of course you're sort of operating on a slightly different level at the moment, but you never know. You could fight either of these guys.
Of course I will.
Line.
Listen, John Murray, what a fight tonight. You know, obviously, even when he's coming forward, not throwing punches, he's still there putting pressure on you. You know, he's a great fighter. Me and him will fight. We'll fight. I think it's inevitable. It's got to happen.
Right.
It will fight, and it'll be an exciting clash of stars, a great fight.
I gave him a little G up about how he read the fight. You read it pretty well as well. You thought that was the way it was going to be, with the Scottish boxer perhaps having the early rounds and then Murray getting to it.
I knew that McAllister would come out and have a look at him and exchange punches and then see how it goes. But then he realised almost immediately. He came out a really good start from him. Started off well, bamboozled Murray with quick combinations, but moving his feet. Look, he's not standing with him. He said he was. He's coming forward, throwing a few shots, and then getting his feet moving and away. And that's the way he should have been doing it. And he should have been exchanging shots and getting away. But round 3, Murray decides to get through. He didn't decide to get through. His relentlessness forced him to get through. Body shot, right hook round the side, and McAllister was dropping the left hand too much, and stupidly standing in the corner. You don't stand with John Murray and fight in the corner. That's stupid, that's pointless.
But did he have any option?
Well, he wasn't, because he was cutting the ring down.
He's cutting the ring down, yes, but McAllister's a very good mover. He should have held, pushed away, whatever. He should not stand there. Should have held him, should have done something. But thing is, John Murray, very good, cut the ring down, as I said he would do, as he had to do.
That was a bit of afters going on
Yeah,
there.
after the bell, yeah. And they're really going for it here. Look at them, they're having a go. And at this stage, McAllister's starting to tire, because he can't stand there. He's been forced to exchange punches against the ropes, because Murray is forcing back to the ropes, just forcing him to do what he does best.
Murray dragged him in to his own fight. That was Murray's fight.
Did he get away with a bit inside there over the course of the fight?
Definitely, there was a bit, argy-bargy with the forearm, etc. But as you say, this is boxing. Things that maybe the referee could have took a little bit more control, warned him a little bit more, but
that's his style of fighting.
That's how it goes.
And at this stage, he'd worn him down, and this is the finish punch.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful right hand. The right
Perfect.
hand was always better than the left hook to the body. And we can see it again here. It puts him back ropes, and it's this one, boom, right down the pipe.
Bang.
And the left hook just finished it. That was it.
Perfect body shot, end of the fight. You could see that, gone.
But just the problem with McAllister was he talks a great fight. He didn't box sensibly. He didn't use his intelligence enough. He should have kept the fight in the middle of the ring, but Murray wouldn't let him do that. Murray was relentless. We always knew it was going to be untidy, but we knew that he'd get him eventually.
It was
And
just the
that's what
one
happened.
query we had about McAllister beforehand, that though he had this really good record, perhaps he'd never really been in the trenches like he was
Been
there
in the
tonight.
trenches, he was in the trenches tonight. But like I said, sometimes it's not how you fall, it's how you come back after you've fallen. And he'd have learned a lot from tonight about himself, about what he can do. And I tell you, watching the first 2 rounds, well, I felt he boxed very good. If he could have maintained that.
You've got to have a really high fitness level to maintain that.
Yes, exactly.
As well,
and you've got to slow yourself down. But at the end of the day, it's John Murray's night. John Murray, perfect right hook to the right hand to the body. Brilliant. Well done, John Murray.
Absolutely. We'll all endorse that, and we'll be right back from the action here in Wigan, and we'll have more live boxing for you.